Sometimes, love isn't shouted from the rooftops. It's expressed in the small, quiet ways that show genuine care. If you've ever wondered whether a man truly sees you as someone special, it's often in the little things that reveal his feelings. Here are 12 subtle signs that he genuinely values you. 1. He remembers the little things you say. One of the clearest yet most subtle ways a man shows you're special to him is through his ability to remember the small details you share. It might not seem like a big deal when you casually mention your favorite coffee flavor, a book you've been wanting to read, or how you used to love a particular childhood memory. But when he recalls those little things later, it speaks volumes about how much attention he pays to you. Men don't always express emotions directly, but remembering details is a silent form of care and interest. If he brings up something you mentioned weeks ago, it shows that he truly listens when you talk, and your words don't just pass through his ears, they stay with him. For example, if you told him you love a certain dessert and one day he surprises you with it, it's not about the dessert itself. It's about the effort he made to show that your likes and preferences matter. This behavior goes beyond surface-level attraction. Anyone can compliment your looks or say nice things, but when a man remembers your exact words, it's proof that he values who you are as a person. It means he sees you as more than just someone to spend time with. He's genuinely invested in you. Also, this kind of attentiveness makes you feel seen and understood, which is a cornerstone of emotional connection. A man who notices the little things you say is trying to build trust and intimacy, even without saying it outright. His memory of your words is his way of silently telling you, I care about what matters to you, because you matter to me. 2. He notices small changes in your mood. Another subtle but powerful way a man shows you're special to him is through his sensitivity to your emotions. When he pays attention, he can often sense even the smallest changes in your mood. Whether you're a little quieter than usual, not laughing at the things you normally do, or just carrying a different kind of energy. Most people walk through life without noticing these subtle shifts in others, but when a man truly cares about you, he becomes attuned to how you feel. It's not about dramatic changes like tears or anger. It's about the tiny differences that most people would overlook. For example, if you're usually cheerful and one day you sound a bit distant on the phone, he may immediately ask, "Are you okay?" Or if you normally love chatting but suddenly go quiet, he might gently check in without making you feel pressured. This shows that he's not just present physically, he's emotionally connected. It means your well-being matters to him, and he doesn't want you to carry unspoken worries alone. Often, men are not taught to be emotionally observant, so when he notices your mood shifts, it's a strong sign of genuine interest and care. Even if he doesn't always know how to fix things, the fact that he notices and acknowledges your feelings proves he's paying attention to more than just your words. He's reading between the lines. And sometimes, that's more powerful than any big romantic gesture. When a man notices your moods, he's silently telling you, I see you. I care enough to notice when you're not being yourself. That level of emotional awareness is one of the clearest ways he shows you are truly special to him. 3. He makes time for you no matter how busy he is. Time is one of the most valuable things we can give someone. And when a man makes time for you even in the middle of a busy schedule, it's a powerful sign that you're special to him. Life today is full of responsibilities, work, family, personal goals, and countless distractions. Yet, when someone truly values you, they will carve out moments for you, no matter how hectic things get. This doesn't always mean grand gestures or long hours together. It might be a quick phone call during his lunch break, sending you a thoughtful message before an important meeting, or making sure he sees you even if it's just for a short coffee after a long day. The point is, he prioritizes you in his life instead of giving excuses about being too busy. When a man consistently makes time for you, it shows that you're not just another part of his day. You're an important part of his world. It's easy for someone to spend time with you when they are free, but it's meaningful when they create space for you when they are not. That requires effort, planning, and genuine desire. This kind of behavior also communicates respect. He respects your importance enough to place you above convenience. Actions like this prove that you matter, because time can't be faked. Once given, it can't be taken back. If he's choosing to spend it with you, it's because you truly mean something to him. In essence, when a man makes time for you despite being busy, he's silently telling you, no matter what else I have going on, you are worth it. That devotion speaks louder than words and reveals how deeply he values your presence in his life. 4. He shares personal stories with you. One of the most subtle yet meaningful ways a man shows you're special is when he opens up and shares personal stories from his life. Many men are naturally private and reserved, especially when it comes to emotions, struggles, or experiences that made them vulnerable. If he feels comfortable enough to reveal those parts of himself to you, it's a strong sign that he trusts you on a deeper level. These stories might not always be dramatic. They could be childhood memories, lessons he learned from past mistakes, fears he rarely admits, or even dreams he hasn't shared with anyone else. By letting you into these corners of his life, he's saying, I feel safe enough with you to show who I really am. Sharing personal stories builds emotional intimacy. It moves the connection beyond surface-level conversations about work, hobbies, or daily routines. Instead, it shows that he wants you to know not just what he does, but who he is. This kind of openness is a sign he sees you as someone he can rely on emotionally, not just casually spend time with. It's also worth noting that men don't share personal stories with just anyone. If he talks to you about his struggles, past relationships, family issues, or even the moments he felt weak, it's because he sees you as someone who will listen without judgment. That level of trust is reserved for people who are truly important to him. Ultimately, when a man shares personal stories, he's building a bridge of closeness between you and him. It's his way of inviting you into his inner world, silently showing that you're not just someone he likes. You're someone he wants to connect with on a genuine, meaningful level. 5. He listens without interrupting. One of the most powerful ways a man shows you are special to him is through the way he listens. In today's world, real listening has become rare. Many people hear words but don't truly absorb them. They're too busy thinking of their response, glancing at their phones, or distracted by their own thoughts. But when a man values you, he listens with patience and focus, without cutting you off or rushing to give his opinion. When he listens without interrupting, it shows respect. It means he values not just what you say, but also how you feel. He gives you the space to express yourself fully, whether you're sharing something exciting, venting about your day, or talking about something deeply personal. His silence in those moments isn't disinterest, it's attentiveness. It's showing that your words deserve his full attention. This behavior also signals emotional maturity. Instead of dominating the conversation or trying to solve everything immediately, he allows you to be heard. That small act communicates, your voice matters to me. I want to understand you. And when a man is genuinely trying to understand you, it's proof that you hold a special place in his life. Listening without interrupting also strengthens trust. You feel safe opening up to him because you know he won't dismiss your feelings or make you feel small. Over time, this creates a bond where both of you can communicate openly without fear of judgment. In short, when a man listens without interrupting, it's not just polite behavior, it's an act of care. Through his patience and focus, he's silently telling you, I value your thoughts. I respect your feelings. You matter to me. 6. He values your opinion before making decisions. A strong sign that you're special to a man is when he actively seeks and values your opinion before making decisions. This shows that he doesn't just see you as someone in his life, but as an important part of his decision-making process. It could be about something small, like asking what you think about a new shirt, or something big, like career moves, financial choices, or even long-term plans. When a man cares about your perspective, it reflects respect. He doesn't just want to act independently without considering how you feel. Instead, he shows that your thoughts carry weight and that your judgment matters to him. For example, if he's planning a trip, he won't just decide the destination on his own. He'll ask what places you'd like to see. If he's thinking about changing jobs, he'll want to know your opinion on how it could affect his future and possibly your shared future together. This behavior also reveals partnership. He sees you as more than a casual companion. He sees you as someone whose input can guide his choices. It's his way of including you in his world and showing that he values balance, teamwork, and shared perspectives in the relationship. Most importantly, when he values your opinion, it builds trust and emotional intimacy. You feel appreciated, heard, and respected. It reassures you that he isn't just making decisions for himself, but with you in mind. Ultimately, when a man consistently asks for your thoughts before deciding, he's sending a powerful message. Your voice matters to me. I don't just want you in my life. I want you involved in the choices that shape it. That is a clear sign of deep care and genuine connection. 7. He smiles more around you. A subtle but unmistakable sign that a man feels you are special to him is the way he smiles when he's around you. Smiling is more than a simple facial expression. It's a reflection of positive emotions, comfort, and genuine happiness. When he smiles more in your presence, it indicates that your company brings him joy and that he feels relaxed and at ease with you. This isn't just about occasional polite smiles. It's the kind of smile that lights up his face, appears spontaneously, and lingers a little longer than usual. It's the smile that comes from the heart, often triggered by your words, gestures, or even your mere presence. When a man smiles like this around you, it's his way of expressing admiration and affection without saying a single word. Smiling more around you also indicates that he enjoys being emotionally connected with you. Humans naturally smile when they feel a bond with someone they care about. So his frequent smiles are subtle evidence that he values your company and is genuinely happy when you're together. Over time, these smiles become a signal of comfort, trust, and emotional intimacy. Additionally, a man who smiles more around you often wants to create a positive, warm atmosphere. He's trying to make you feel safe, welcomed, and appreciated. Even in stressful or mundane situations, his smiles can reflect that he wants to lighten the mood and share moments of joy with you. In short, when a man smiles more around you, it's more than a gesture, it's a silent declaration. Being with you makes me happy. You bring out the best in me. That consistent, heartfelt reaction is one of the clearest ways he communicates that you are truly special to him. 8. He finds excuses to be near you. One of the most telling signs that a man considers you special is when he consistently finds excuses to be near you. This behavior goes beyond planned dates or obvious commitments. It's the little, often spontaneous ways he ensures proximity, showing that he enjoys your presence and wants to spend time with you whenever possible. It could be something as simple as offering to help you with a task, showing up where he knows you will be, or casually suggesting activities where the two of you can be together. These actions demonstrate that he prioritizes your company even when there's no pressing reason to be around you. He isn't doing it for recognition or reward. It's his way of expressing affection and interest naturally and subtly. Finding excuses to be near you also reflects emotional investment. He wants to share moments with you, whether big or small, because your presence makes him feel happier and more connected. It's a silent signal that he values your energy, enjoys your personality, and feels a sense of comfort and joy when you're around. Moreover, this behavior indicates attentiveness. He notices opportunities to be near you, which shows thoughtfulness and intention. He isn't waiting for formal plans to spend time together. He's actively creating them, proving that being with you is important to him. Ultimately, when a man finds excuses to be near you, he's silently communicating, "I enjoy being with you. Your presence matters to me, and I want more of it." These small, deliberate acts of proximity are a powerful, understated way of expressing care, interest, and emotional attachment, showing you that you are truly special in his life. 9. He remembers dates that matter to you. A clear sign that a man truly values you is when he remembers important dates in your life. This could be your birthday, the anniversary of a special event, or even smaller personal milestones that hold meaning to you. Remembering these dates shows that he pays attention and considers what matters to you, rather than treating them as trivial details. For many people, dates can easily be forgotten in the busyness of life. But when a man makes the effort to recall them, it demonstrates thoughtfulness and care. It's not just about marking a calendar. It's about acknowledging moments that are significant to you. This act communicates, "I care enough to remember what is important to you." Remembering meaningful dates also strengthens emotional connection. It shows that he values your shared history and the experiences that shape your relationship. Whether it's a celebration, an achievement, or even a challenging day that mattered to you, his awareness reflects attentiveness and genuine interest in your life. Furthermore, his actions around these dates often go beyond mere recognition. He might plan something special, send a thoughtful message, or simply ask how you're feeling on that day. These gestures, no matter how big or small, highlight his desire to make you feel seen, appreciated, and celebrated. Ultimately, when a man remembers dates that matter to you, it's a subtle yet powerful sign that he values your presence and significance in his life. He's demonstrating that you are not just another person in his world. You are someone whose milestones, memories, and experiences are important to him. This thoughtful behavior is one of the clearest ways he shows that you are special. 10. He does thoughtful favors without being asked. A powerful way a man shows that you are special to him is through the small, thoughtful favors he does without needing to be prompted. These actions go beyond ordinary kindness. They are deliberate gestures that show his thinking about your needs, comfort, and happiness. Thoughtful favors can take many forms. It might be picking up something you mentioned needing, sending you a message to check in during a busy day, or helping you solve a problem before you even ask. The key is that these actions are initiated by him, not because he feels obligated, but because he genuinely cares about making your life easier and more enjoyable. When a man consistently performs such acts, it shows attentiveness. He notices the little things, your preferences, your routine, and even your struggles, and acts on them. This level of awareness is a clear signal that you are important to him, as he invests time and effort into enhancing your day-to-day life. Doing favors without being asked also demonstrates emotional generosity. He is willing to give his energy, time, and attention freely, not for recognition, but simply because he wants to see you happy. This kind of behavior speaks louder than words, conveying care, consideration, and love in a tangible way. Ultimately, when a man performs thoughtful favors without prompting, he's silently communicating, "I'm thinking about you. I want to make your life better because you matter to me." These small, consistent gestures reflect a deep level of affection and respect, proving that you hold a special place in his heart and life. 11. He uses soft, caring tones when talking to you. One of the subtle yet powerful ways a man shows you're special is through the tone of his voice. When he speaks to you in a soft, caring manner, it reflects gentleness, attentiveness, and emotional warmth. Tone often communicates more than words themselves. It can reveal feelings that may not be explicitly stated. Using a soft, caring tone indicates that he is mindful of your emotions. He wants to make you feel safe, comfortable, and valued when you're around him. This is especially evident in conversations where sensitive topics are discussed or when you're sharing personal experiences. His voice becomes a tool to convey empathy, reassurance, and affection without needing to spell it out. A caring tone also reflects patience. Even if he disagrees with you or if the conversation is about something challenging, he chooses to speak in a way that is considerate rather than harsh or dismissive. This approach signals that he respects you and your feelings, prioritizing your emotional well-being over proving a point. Moreover, the way he modulates his voice demonstrates attentiveness. He adjusts his pitch, pace, and volume to create a sense of connection, showing that he is fully engaged in the conversation and genuinely interested in what you have to say. Ultimately, when a man consistently uses soft, caring tones with you, it's a silent but profound signal of affection. Through this subtle vocal behavior, he communicates, "I value you. I want you to feel safe, understood, and cherished when you're with me." It's a quiet, everyday reminder that you hold a special place in his heart and that he genuinely cares for your emotional comfort. 12. He gives you undivided attention in conversations. One of the clearest signs that a man considers you special is when he gives you his undivided attention during conversations. In a world full of distractions, phones, work, and other responsibilities, truly focusing on someone is a meaningful act of care. When he listens intently, makes eye contact, and responds thoughtfully, it shows that your words and presence matter deeply to him. Giving undivided attention goes beyond merely hearing what you say. It means he actively engages in the conversation, remembers details, and asks questions that show genuine interest. He's not just waiting for his turn to speak or thinking about something else. He's fully present with you. This demonstrates respect, patience, and emotional investment. When a man prioritizes these moments of connection, it signals that he values your thoughts and feelings. You feel heard and understood, which strengthens trust and emotional intimacy in the relationship. This focused attention is also a reflection of his intention to nurture the bond you share, proving that your presence in his life is important. Additionally, giving undivided attention can reveal his emotional sensitivity. He notices your tone, expressions, and body language, picking up on subtleties that show he genuinely cares about your state of mind. These small observations allow him to respond in ways that make you feel appreciated, supported, and valued. Ultimately, when a man consistently gives you his undivided attention, it's a quiet yet powerful way of communicating. You matter to me. I want to understand you fully, and I value our connection. This act of presence is a strong signal that you hold a unique and special place in his life, demonstrating genuine affection, respect, and care. 13. He includes you in his future plans. A man who truly values you will naturally include you in his future plans. This is a clear sign that he sees you as more than a temporary presence in his life. He envisions a long-term connection where your role is significant. Including you in future plans demonstrates that he considers your happiness, preferences, and needs when making decisions about what lies ahead. These plans can range from short-term intentions, like attending events together, to long-term goals, such as career moves, travel, or even life milestones. When he talks about the future, he doesn't just focus on himself. He actively incorporates you, showing that your presence and input matter. This behavior signals emotional investment, care, and a sense of partnership. Involving you in his future also reflects trust and commitment. He's willing to share his hopes, dreams, and aspirations with you, knowing that your opinions and desires may influence his decisions. This openness indicates that he values your perspective and sees you as an equal partner in shaping what's ahead. Moreover, including you in his plans strengthens emotional intimacy. It creates a shared vision, reinforcing the sense that your lives are intertwined. You feel acknowledged, appreciated, and secure, knowing that he genuinely wants you to be part of his journey. Ultimately, when a man consistently includes you in his future plans, it's a subtle yet powerful message. I see you in my life long term. You are important to me, and I want us to grow together. This behavior is one of the most meaningful indicators of his affection, commitment, and the high regard in which he holds you. 14. He checks in on you throughout the day. A man who considers you special often checks in on you throughout the day. These messages, calls, or simple gestures of reaching out are not about control or obligation. They are a reflection of care, thoughtfulness, and emotional connection. Checking in shows that he thinks about you even when you're not together, and that your well-being matters to him. These check-ins can take many forms. A quick text asking how your day is going, a call to see if you arrived somewhere safely, or a message to remind you to take care of yourself. The frequency and sincerity of these gestures indicate his genuine interest in your comfort and happiness. By making the effort to reach out, he communicates that he values your presence and wants to maintain a connection throughout the day. Consistently checking in also reflects attentiveness. He remembers your routines, knows your schedule, and notices when something might require his concern or support. It shows that he's emotionally invested and actively thinking about you, not just in the moment you're together, but in your daily life as a whole. Furthermore, these small gestures foster emotional intimacy. When he checks in regularly, it creates a sense of security, showing that he's reliable and cares about maintaining a bond with you. This behavior demonstrates that you are not just part of his life in passing. You are someone he prioritizes and wants to stay connected with. Ultimately, when a man consistently checks in on you throughout the day, it silently communicates, "You matter to me. I care about your well-being, and I want to stay connected." This small but meaningful effort is a strong indicator that you hold a special place in his heart.